Hi, my name is Kirsten Roche, and this is my end of the semester final project for EST106. Here we just have some of my information, and today I'm going to be showing you my digital portfolio and two of my social medias, my Twitter and my Instagram. I hope you enjoy. So for my digital portfolio, I have my homepage. It just gives a brief overview about me and what's going to be in the digital portfolio. And then my About Me has a picture of me and a little bit about myself, schools that I've attended, that I'm interested in reading, traveling, sign language, deaf culture, what I plan to do after graduation, and seeing kind of what I'm going to do after graduation. It's a little bit up in the air because I have so many different opportunities. I have so many things that I want to do that I'm going to take some time to figure that out. And then, so for my academics, sports, and work, I talk about how I am in a couple honor societies at school, that I joined the rowing team my first semester at Stony Brook, which was a very cool new experience for me as I'd never rowed before. It was definitely different than playing lacrosse, which I had played in high school, but it was nice to be on a team sport again. That I had really missed that. I talk about work and how I work as a hostess right now, but I had worked in an office for 2 years, which was a really interesting experience for me because I, you know, got to learn how an office worked and what would be expected from me if I ever worked in or interned in an office again. So I think that that was really a very cool thing to do and kind of gives me an advantage when applying for jobs. Some works that I had written while I was at Stony Brook, a couple papers that I've written, and I think that these are some of the more interesting ones. Policing in 2017 was a paper for the new Jim Crow class that I took, which was very cool, very interesting. An images and text class, which talks about how images and text relate. And then a banning of the books paper for my young adult literature class, which was very cool to write about because I think banning of books is not right, and how it affects the younger generation. Some interest in extracurriculars. I talk about volunteering at the Veterans Home for a couple of years and how I want to continue with sign language and possibly either be a professional interpreter or just to know sign language to help somebody out when I can. I talk a little bit about traveling and how I'm going to Thailand, Bali, the Maldives, and Australia in January of 2019. I'm so excited to see the world and I can't wait for that. Next, I have my resume, just a little information about myself and some brief overview of what I've been doing and my work experience, as well as my education, when I'm going to graduate, hopefully, not hopefully, definitely December of 2018 this year, and just some references if they needed, my skills that I'd learned being in an office and having, public service jobs, learning to deal with the public. And then I just have some links to my social media that I'm going to show now. One of my social medias is my Twitter. And I had made this Twitter as a professional Twitter. And I followed a lot of publishing companies and books and stuff to kind of get an idea of what kind of projects they put out and everything. What kind of projects they're gonna would want me to be a part of, if I would want to be a part of those, if they have the right kind of feel and vibe that I would be comfortable working with, if possible. And then I tweeted a couple things, talking about Teach for America, which is a very potential possibility for me as it brings two of the things I love together, English and traveling. So I think that that would be an incredible opportunity. So that's my Twitter. And then I have my Instagram that I had created. And it was just a couple pictures that I posted, a picture of myself, a picture of Thailand, which I'm so excited to go to. And then this relates back to my digital portfolio work, the Hogarth picture that relates to the texts. And so that relates back to the digital portfolio. And then I talk about a book that I was reading about imperialism, which was not the best read and not the most interesting, but it was cool to learn about. And then I also talked about how I posted a picture of, or a video of the Ed Sheeran concert. And I think that literature and music really kind of go hand in hand, and that words impact people in so many different ways. But, there's something in common with the way that it makes you feel. And books can have a huge impact on you, and songs can have a huge impact on you. And that's because of the words that people create. And then that's me, and that's my digital brand. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the class. Take care.